Alright everyone, and welcome back to WWE 2K20 Universe Mode Season 2 slash the Raw Edition. So here we go, we are opening up with the United States Championship Tournament action here on Raw.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 241 pounds, Apollo Crews.
Here we go, people. So, the winner of this match will go on to the finals in our tournament. We will see the second matchup next week. It was supposed to be another three-way elimination matchup, but of course, because shenanigans happened, that has been turned into a fatal four-way elimination match. So again, elimination style matches are in place here just because of the fact that, well, we need decisive winners. And what better way to do that than eliminate everybody? So as per usual, get your snacks, get comfy and cozy, get your choice of beverage, go get your food, whatever it is. Just sit back and let's enjoy some good matches. We've got a lot going on tonight. We've got a lot of developments that are going to unfold. I'm also using my brand new foam cover on my microphone, so I'm hoping that the audio is a little bit more crisp. So,
Palacio Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 215 pounds, Andrade.
and by crisp, I just mean like not as loud and obnoxious. I know I'm going to have those moments, but here we are. So if I sound a little bit tired or a little bit slower, it is just because it is going to be about 91 degrees today, which is what I'm recording, which is Friday. Or not Friday, I'm thinking like when it's coming out. So this should be up on Friday, but I'm recording this on Thursday. So there you go. So yeah, I got new foam covers, which is exciting. I got one for this PC headset, and then I got one for my regular Xbox Turtle Beach headset, that sort of thing. I'm not sponsored. Again, just got them off of Amazon, so just throwing that out there if you are doing your distance learning or any sort of, Zoom calls. If you're using your PC and all that good stuff, get a foam cover because it helps muffle the plosives a little bit, is what we call them. But that's a whole different discussion for another day. I know pop filters are ideal for like more of these studios. Alright, well that was fun. So my controller is now starting to glitch out. It's not 2K20. So the tables have turned. Oh my god, this is... So, oh my god, I forgot to mention, I know this has nothing to do with this, but my TV was literally having, like, overlapping audio issues and stuff. So, like, just by moving where it was plugged into, like, that helped. So, just throwing that out there.
England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne.
Needless to say, we've been just having a lot of issues in general in this household, with technology and whatnot. But, we don't have an issue with this match. We might have some issues, floating around on the other side of the bracket, but you know what? This side of the bracket just seems very competitive. And there we are. And by that I mean we had shenanigans last episode. Of course, in the Drew Gulak Trent 7 matchup, where we had a double countout, and that is why, my friends, we have these elimination-style matches to help at least get us to the finals. And speaking of finals, tonight we will also have our two semifinal matchups in our Universal Championship matches for our tournament, I should say, for the Universal Championship. That will be Seth Rollins taking on Baron Corbin, everybody's favorite matchup that they're looking forward to the most. And then, of course, Randy Orton versus Christian. So we got two stacked matches there. We will also see the women's division debut as well, with two stacked matches to lead into how we're going to determine our Raw Women's Champion around here, which will be determined in 3 episodes. So next episode we'll have the Universal Championship be decided. 2 episodes from now it'll be the United States Championship. 3 episodes will be the Women's Championship. So before the pay-per-view event, which should be in a few episodes' time, I would say. I don't know when that'll be, but either way, it'll be Money in the Bank, so we'll have a lot of interesting developments. Apollo Crews, huge slam right there. Again, this is going to be a very interesting matchup. I'm excited to see this. Apollo Crews getting in all the offense right away. So to kind of give you all a recap, and again, spoilers if you have not seen the first two episodes, and thank you all so much for all the love on the first couple of episodes. I very much appreciate it. I love doing Universe Mode, and it's fun to just see how Universe Mode does Universe Mode. So that's kind of where we're at for these first several episodes. I won't play any of the matches. We're going to see how all these titles are going to unfold and who's going for Money in the Bank briefcases, that sort of thing. So with Money in the Bank briefcases, again, each show is going to have their own separate ones. So we're going to have a briefcase for the Universal Championship, so the Raw one and for the men, and the Raw one for the women's, and then SmackDown will have their own as well. Now, what'll be interesting is if they jump ship with said briefcase for their said brand. So I don't know, people. I don't know what'll happen at that point, but I'm excited either way. Pete Dunne going in for the cover, 1 count, and there we have it. So also our tag team titles are going to be cross-branded. We'll eventually have the women's tag team titles. It won't be as late as it was last time around. Andrade going in for the roll-up, only to transition right into that huge suplex. Andrade this time going in for the cover again. Got to get 2 out of your 3 competitors eliminated, and next week it'll be 1 more person in there. So whoever lasts through this match will face the winner of next week's fatal 4-way elimination match. I'm like, hold up, 4-way elimination match? What are we going to call it? We were calling them dances, and then I was like, that just sounds very 90s. And so I think, you know what, let's just roll with it. Elimination match it is. Plus, that's what's, more frequently, or, more often utilized, I should say, IRL, so there's that. Andrade's chilling on the corner. Andrade's chilling on the corner. I almost called Apollo Andrade for some reason. I think it was because I was looking at Andrade, but Apollo Crews, dude, he's been really just showing, he's been probably one of the standouts in this whole tournament. Of course, last week, or no, not last week, but 2 episodes ago in our first episode, Pete Dunne defeated Ricochet in what has been one of the standout matches in this whole tournament. We also saw Andrade defeat Roderick Strong of the Undisputed Era, and then we saw Apollo Crews defeat Sami Zayn. So each one of these 3 had very interesting matchups that could have really have gone either way. But Pete Dunne on the offense here. Inside the ring, Andrade's got the right idea. Just kind of chilling outside the ring, letting them kind of beat each other up in the inside of the ring. That sort of thing. What's Dunne looking for here? Just getting some more... getting some more offense in on Apollo Crews, missing the dropkick. Apollo's got the right idea this time, just rolling right outside the ring, but Andrade taking control right here. Dunne with the reversal. What's Dunne looking for here? Oh, and he hits it. What a huge move right there. Honestly, this matchup could go either way. Next week's match, of course, will be the fatal 4-way elimination match between Tyler Bate, Rey Mysterio, Drew Gulak, and Trent Seven. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how that matchup unfolds. Oh, and Pete Dunne with the huge superplex onto Andrade from the top rope. Apollo's got the right idea, dude. Apollo's got the right idea. Taking advantage of the situation, huge shooting star press. Andrade rolling to the outside of the ring. Apollo with the cover and gets a 2 count. What's Pete Dunne going for here? Oh, God. He's put away a number of people with that move. Well, to be fair, I mean, he's only had 1 match on here, but here we are. Apollo Crews somehow kicks out, trying to get that last bit of energy left in him. Apollo with the counter on Andrade. A counter again on Pete Dunne. Apollo Crews, man. Apollo Crews. What a showing thus far. Pete Dunne once again with the huge power bomb right there. Man, those 2 are ganging up after Apollo Crews right there. Holy crap. They just kind of formed a temporary alliance to take care of Apollo Crews for the time being. And I almost don't blame them. Apollo Crews has been probably one of these standouts in this tournament thus far. Pete Dunne going in for the cover. And Andrade kicks out at 1. What a matchup to kick things off. And this is only match number 1, people. Imagine what the matches are going to look like as we go on throughout the night. Apollo Crews, huge suplex onto Andrade. Pete Dunne. Oh, and he hits the spinning heel kick onto Pete Dunne. Apollo Crews, man. Apollo Crews. Going in for the cover. Could this be it? And Dunne kicks out. Crews is trying to figure out what he needs to do to put at least one of these two men away. What he needs to do to survive this matchup. Crews with that insane strength right there onto Pete Dunne. Following that up with a huge move. And Dunne still kicks out? Pete Dunne's officially indestructible at this point as far as I'm concerned. Pete Dunne. What's he going for? Oh, and another huge power bomb, this time onto Andrade. Oh. What's Dunne going for here? Oh my god, oh my god. That does not look comfortable whatsoever. Will Apollo Crews tap out? Will he manage out of it? And Apollo Crews rolls out of it. What a showing from really all three, but especially Apollo Crews right here. Andrade taking control right now. Pete Dunne going outside the ring. I really don't blame Pete Dunne for doing this. Apollo Crews might be in a little bit of trouble here. Slingshot. Front suplex from Andrade. Andrade into the cover on Crews. And Crews kicks out. This match, I mean, Apollo Crews has been really shining in this matchup. And I'm 100% here for it. Oh, and Andrade with the knees right into the corner right there. That might be it. Apologies for the jump cuts, by the way. My controller is acting up, which I feel like is sounding about right. Oh! Andrade eliminates Crews, and he hits the DDT. Andrade wins this matchup. What a sneaky sneak Andrade was. Spending a good chunk of time outside the ring, but he was strategic on his offense. Whereas Dunne and Crews just beat the crap out of each other. Very wise strategy for Andrade. Who is Andrade going to take on in 2 episodes' time? We're going to find that out next week. But what a showing, people. So there you have it, people. Andrade defeating Pete Dunne and Apollo Crews here tonight. What a showing for Andrade. Who will he take on? Well, we're going to find out next week. / next episode. Here we go, people. Our first women's division matchup about to be underway here on Raw. The winner of this matchup will be added to a 5-way challenge.
Making her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
And like I mentioned, Bianca Belair will be added to, or not, the winner of Bianca Belair versus Ember Moon here tonight. That is correct. Those are our 2 opponents here tonight. Holy crap, that was a fail. That was a major fail. But either way, we've got a huge match about to be underway. Bianca Belair taking on Ember Moon. Winner will be added to a 5-pack challenge where, or a fatal 5-way elimination style matchup to determine our first women's champion. We'll have another matchup later on tonight that I think you all and I am going to enjoy as well. And then we'll have 2 more matchups next week, and then we'll have another matchup the following week / episode. So that way we keep things a little bit balanced, a little bit crisp, and interesting. Bianca Belair making her way out. Oh god. My headset just went nuts again. Holy crap.
And from Dallas, Texas, Ember.
There we go. So here we go. Ember Moon making her way down here to the ring to compete against Bianca Belair. Winner will be the first one entered into that 5-way elimination matchup. Again, apologies for the jump cut. My stupid Xbox apparently thinks I don't have a controller connected to the active user, but we do. That's literally all that it's giving me. This is like the 4th time that it's happened, people. It's the 4th time. I'm connected to the internet. I don't understand what's going on here, but either way, we might have a heel turn here, and it's not going to be from our talent, probably. Here we go, Bianca Belair taking on Ember Moon here in this first qualifying matchup. Winner gets added to the 5-way elimination style matchup in 3 episodes' time. There we go. So again, next week we will see who will take on Andrade in 2 episodes' time, but tonight we will see who will face off next week for that Universal Championship. So we will have a champion crowned as of next week. So it's going to be interesting to see what develops from that. Bianca Belair with the just sheer athleticism, the sheer strength of... Oh my god. What a move right there from Belair. Early with the offense, that was a wise strategy. Ember Moon looking for something here. Huge move right there. Belair, what is she going for? Good lord, she's picked her up like it was nothing. Oh, she's going in for that torture rack right there. But Ember Moon trying to escape from the hold, and she does. Ooh. Drop toe hold from Belair. Nice counter into backbreaker. Belair just showcasing that sheer strength and that power and that athleticism here tonight. Huge suplex onto Ember Moon. Moon with the counter. So it's going to happen here. Oh, and a huge knee right to the face. What's Moon looking for here? Oh, and a huge submission right here from Ember Moon. Oh, Bianca Belair escapes. We're going to see what happens here. We're going to see what happens. Oh! And Moon ducks the hair whip as Bianca also ducks the super kick from Ember Moon. The super kick attempt, I should say. Ember Moon just getting several kicks in. Getting some more offense, momentum going in her favor. She knows what it takes to win a championship, having been a former NXT champion. So that might play out to her advantage. But Ember Moon now going in for the cover. And Belair kicks out at 1. These two are officially going just back and forth right here. Ember Moon, what is she going for here? Oh, what a move. What a move. A huge slam right there from Moon. Ember Moon building that momentum up, but Bianca Belair starting to slow it down just a tad bit. Good counter. Belair. Oh, and another huge backbreaker from Belair onto Ember Moon. What is she going for here? Oh, and the huge slam right to the mat. Following that up with a dropkick. Belair this time getting the momentum in her favor. Starting to build that offense up. Oh, and a huge suplex from Belair to Moon. Belair is just on the offense here. She is just on the offense. Oh my god. I'm in pain just watching that, but Belair going in for the cover. Could that be it for Ember Moon? Ember Moon kicking out right at 2, trying to show that she is still in this match. She is not going down that easily. Or maybe not. Belair hits it. Or at least that's what we thought so anyway. Belair really having a strong showing here tonight. Probably pun intended, I would guess. Bianca Belair is out to prove why she wants that Raw Women's Championship. And she's making a solid case. Huge power slam from Belair. And if you're hearing a lot of noise potentially in the background, that's hopefully reduced with this foam cover. But in case if you are hearing any noise, that is just, from the outside. So kind of keep that in mind. Ember Moon back on the offense. Huge step up in Sagiri. Needed the back right there from Moon. Oh, and a huge strike from Moon onto Belair. Going in for the cover. Ember Moon makes the cover. Belair kicks out at 1. What is it going to take to put one another away? Well, we're going to find out. And Belair back on the offense, really starting to get the momentum going in her favor. I think whoever utilizes their momentum the most is going to win this match. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But Belair looking for maybe that torture rack once more. Just going for it once more, but gets the rope break. Ember Moon wisely creating some separation. What is Ember Moon doing? She just went for the stairs. Oh no. We're not going to have another incident like we had last week, are we? I'm really hoping that's not the case. I mean, hey, if you win by count out, cool. But if we have a double count out, that means both these women are getting added in the match. Referee's at a 5 count. These two better be mindful of that. Bianca Belair back inside the ring. Before breaking up the count. Count gets restarted once more. Oh, and sending her right to the ring post. Ember Moon showing a little bit more of a aggressive side tonight. But when a championship opportunity is on the line, well, that has to happen, right? Right. Oh, and a huge flurry of kicks right there from Moon onto Belair. Referee's at a 4 count. These two better be mindful of the count. Referee's at a 5 count. Oh, and a huge spear from Belair. Following that up with an elbow drop. Ember Moon bringing back Bianca Belair inside the ring, and both of them are back in by the count of 8. Oh, huge move. I think she's looking for that submission hold once more. Could this be it for Bianca Belair? Could this be it? Belair with a huge elbow sneaking out of that move. Fighting through the pain, the agony. Bianca Belair's about to hit it again, and she hits it. This might be it. Alright. Bianca Belair just had the perfect opportunity to put down Ember Moon and did not capitalize on that. Ember Moon, again, she's had championship gold before. She knows what it takes to win the gold. And Belair kicks out at 2. Ember Moon back on the offense. She's going to the top rope. She might be looking for the Eclipse. She might be looking for it. Bianca Belair is starting to stir a little bit. But Ember Moon getting back down from the top rope. Okay, I'm not quite sure what the point of that was, just to go back up, but here we are. Again, we're here to find out who's going to go on in the next match. And Ember Moon hits the Eclipse. That might be it, people. Ember Moon advancing to that 5-way elimination matchup and earns an opportunity for that Raw Women's Championship. Bianca Belair had it, but she kind of just didn't go for the cover when she needed to, or at least that's what I think anyway. Oh god, that huge spear right there, that did not look good at all. Not at all. There you have it, Ember Moon making her way to the Raw Women's Championship matchup in 3 episodes' time. We'll have one more matchup to see who will be joining Ember Moon, but for right now we need to see who's moving on for that Universal Championship. So again, congratulations Ember Moon, what a match we have just seen. Let's keep things going. Alright everyone, here we go. We're into match number 1 of 2 semifinals matchups for our Universal Championship tournament. That is correct. Winner of this match will take on the winner of Christian versus Randy Orton later on tonight. That will be our main event. So get excited for that matchup. This matchup, I felt like we've sort of... It didn't feel fresh, necessarily, but it's the match that we've got. So that's why it's in, you know, this far up.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins.
Here we go, Seth Rollins making strides here tonight, ready to burn it down and claim the Universal Championship. We're going to see how that happens, and we'll go from there. Seth Rollins, Baron Corbin, of course, Seth Rollins defeating Kevin Owens, and Baron Corbin defeating AJ Styles to make it to this point. So that's where we're at. That is exactly where we are at. Here we go, everyone. Here we go. Here we go. Baron Corbin about to make his way down to the ring here as well. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with the formal... The formal? Oh god. I feel like I'm going to be much more like just tweener at this point because I'm making fun of everybody or something. I don't know, but here we go. Baron Corbin. The former Constable Corbin.
Weighing in at 275 pounds, Baron Corbin.
I think I was definitely going with formal because, like, I mean, he's got the formal wear, basically. Or at least, like, you know, business casual, maybe? I don't know. It's like what you would wear for work, and yet here I am, just, like, chilling. Baron Corbin, how... I've got a question. Like, this is a realistic question. Like, I've been to wrestling shows before, and if you've been to a show before, you know how hot and sweaty it can get. which, you know, is why we can't have crowds, because we can't have nice things. But you know how hot and sweaty it is just as a fan? And that's like before you factor in like all the lights beaming down on like the competitors. How do you wear something like what Corbin's got going on and you're not sweating half to death? Like, I would just be like saturated. But anyway, around, that is my random thought. Let's get this matchup underway here. Rollins versus Corbin. Corbin just trying to go right for a choke slam or some sort of a maneuver right from, you know, the get-go. Rollins with the huge fall-away DDT. Rollins picking up Corbin. Snapmare takedown. Following up with a huge knee to the back. Rollins with the huge moonsault. Now these two, I don't think they need no introduction as to how much they know each other. They know each other quite well. So we're going to kick back, we're going to enjoy the match. It's going to be a good time. And we're just going to, you know, let this match marinate a little bit. Baron Corbin on the offense once more. And also leave your predictions as to who you think will win each of the titles. The men's / you know, the Universal Championship, the US Championship, and the Women's Championship. Who do you think is going to win and be our first champions? We're gonna see. We're definitely going to see. I'm excited. And Rollins at the top turnbuckle. Well, scaling the turnbuckle. Will he hit all 10? And he hits all 10. Here we go. Both of them are on the outside. I swear to God, if this ends out to be like a double count out and we have this turn into a triple threat, then I don't know what's going to happen. I seriously don't know what'll happen. Referee's at a 5 count. Here we go, Baron Corbin back on the offense. Here we go, Rollins going in for the cover. Oh! I don't think the fans are happy about that. Like, I seriously don't. Those fans were not happy at all. Did you all just hear that? Wow. This is quite interesting.
Here is your winner, Seth Rollins.
In the words of Daniel Bryan, fickle, because now they're cheering for him after they were just booing him. But Seth Rollins, heading to the finals, who will he take on? Randy Orton or Christian? Well, we're going to find out in a little bit in our main event. And here we go, people. Another women's division matchup. Winner of this matchup will join Ember Moon, as we saw earlier tonight. Win her matchup, and we'll go on in that fatal 5-way elimination matchup to determine our first women's champion here on Raw.
Scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, Shirai.
So no worries, at some point we'll go in and freshen up everything and make sure that things are a little bit more up to date, that sort of thing. Our goal is to get through Money in the Bank and get things set up, because by the end of Money in the Bank we'll have all of our champions crowned, at least in terms of our major championships. Next episode we will have our Universal Championship decided. We'll also find out who our other finalists or finalists for the United States Championship matchup will be. We found out one of them will be Andrade, and then next week we'll figure that out. And then we will have 2 more women's matches for that fatal 5-way elimination matchup. But this matchup is going to be quite exciting as well. So again, next episode we'll have the Universal Championship decided. The following week will be the United States Championship, and then we've got the women's title. So, title.
From Osaka, Japan, Asuka.
And this matchup is going to be quite interesting. This is a matchup that I think a lot of people would like to see, myself included. Just in general, I'm sure they've crossed paths prior to, Raw and everything. But I think it's something that, we should, take a look at and all that good stuff. We will also be starting our Money in the Bank qualifying matches, at least on the men's side, next episode as well. So a lot of things to look forward to, including tonight. We still got our huge main event between Randy Orton and Christian, and of course this, what I would expect to be a great matchup between these 2 women, Io Shirai and Asuka, 2 huge, talented superstars, not just regardless male or female. And I'm excited for this matchup again. I did take a break because it was getting friggin' hot, and I needed water and bathroom, and I needed a break. That was where we were going. But we're in for the long haul. We're here to just settle in, that sort of thing. Here we go. Shirai and Asuka, very evenly matched up to start things off. Counter from Io. Asuka with the takedown. Referee's in the way. Who will join Ember Moon? Will it be Io Shirai or will it be Asuka? Either way, it's going to be an interesting matchup to say the least. Again, we want to showcase our women's division and all of our divisions really, so that's kind of where we're going. We'll also, not this next episode, but in a couple episodes time, we'll start working on our tag team division. That's sort of thing. Tag team divisions are cross-branded, so we'll eventually have our women's tag team championships crowned and all of that stuff. It just will not be right now, so just give it some time. We'll let things marinate. We got to grow. We've got to develop our talent, that sort of thing. These 2 have been even Steven for this entire matchup so far. Again, fairly similar but different in styles. Both are very accomplished women in our women's division. Asuka back on the offense, drilling the knee right into Shirai's face. And Asuka with a huge kick onto Io Shirai. Shirai with the counter. What's Io looking for? Should I be looking for it? And she delivers a 619 onto Asuka. A little bit of an homage to Rey Mysterio, who's also... Speaking of Rey Mysterio, he'll be in next week's matchup as well to, determine our next... who will face Andrade for that United States Championship in 2 episodes' time. But next episode, we're going to have a Universal Champ at least, so we've got that going for us. Oh, and a huge punch from Io right to Asuka. Oh! Both going for strikes there, but it kind of, canceled each other out right there. That referee almost got ran over. Oh, and a huge German suplex from Asuka onto Shirai. Those 2 are now on the outside of the ring. Again, referee's got a 10 count. I thought that was going to go right through the table, but her back just grazed that edge of that table, that very corner spot. That, my friends, looked very painful. Ooh. Ooh, and a huge elbow. Oh, right into the steel steps. Right into the steel steps, my dudes. Right into the steel steps. Ouch. We're at a 5 count. Referee's at a 6. Oh! Oh, and a Hurricane Rana right into the steps. My back hurt just looking at that. Referee's at the 8. Shirai looking to run back inside the ring. Can Asuka make it back in on time? And she does. Shirai and Asuka really just bringing it to each other right here, and I'm here for it. Who will be joining Ember Moon in that fatal 5-way elimination matchup? Oh, and the avalanche Spanish fly right from that top rope. Holy crap, holy crap. Asuka ducks out of the way of a drop kick. Huge kick right there, countering another attack from Io. Asuka looking for it again. Oh, and another huge German suplex from the Empress of Tomorrow. The Empress of Tomorrow versus the Genius of the Sky. What is Asuka looking for here? This is not good. Oh, and a huge elbow. Oh, and another counter from Asuka. These two are just reading each other's minds inside and out. Huge hip toss from Asuka. Oh, what is she looking for here? Oh, I think she's looking for it. I think she's got it in. She's got the Asuka locked in. Io is so close to the ropes, but will she hang in there? Will she survive? And Asuka has picked up a very decisive win over Io Shirai with the Asuka lock. Can Asuka utilize the Asuka lock to take out the other opponents in that matchup? Well, Asuka is joining Ember Moon. But what is this that we're seeing right here? Bit of a handshake right there. That was a well-fought battle. That was a well-fought match right there. Kudos to both. And here we go, you delightful specimens of humanity. We are back and in time for our main event. This matchup is one that I think we've been craving for a little while. Just, I'm going to throw that out there, fairly timely. All that good stuff, but either way around, let's get right to it.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
And here comes Randy Orton on his way down to the ring here tonight. We are going to see who will advance to take on Seth Rollins next week in our main event to determine our first Universal Champion. So yeah, we keep reworking the show quite a bit, but you know what? It's gonna work out. That's how I see it. Here we go, Randy Orton versus Christian. Of course, Randy Orton defeating in a very good match, or at least a decent match, against Adam Cole, overcoming the odds against the Undisputed Era's presence at ringside. And of course, Christian defeated Finn Balor in pretty decisive fashion too. So both of these men have a lot of momentum heading in with some very decisive wins over two very capable opponents. Of course, we saw Seth Rollins defeat Baron Corbin earlier this evening as well. So we'll see what's up next for everybody moving forward. But we've got a lot of attention to put on this match right here. Again, winner of this match takes on Seth Rollins next week for that Universal Championship. We've got a lot of good matches coming up for y'all next week, and I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm not even kidding. I'm genuinely excited to see what's going to happen next week. And here he comes. Christian is making his way down to the ring here tonight.
And his opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds,
Will Captain Charisma defeat the Viper, the Legend Killer, Randy Orton? Well, we've got two legends in and of their own rights. If I'm being honest here, let's be real. They're both legends in their own rights. Will Captain Charisma overcome the Viper, Randy Orton, or will the Viper take down Captain Charisma? We're going to find out. This is a matchup. These two know each other quite well. Almost too well. So it's going to be interesting to see where things go in this matchup. And moving forward with the brand again, winner takes on Seth Rollins next week. It's going to be quite the interesting battle between whoever Seth Rollins has to face. Whether we get Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton or Seth Rollins versus Christian, both are looking like pretty decent matchups, at least in my opinion anyway. Again, we'll have a brand new, our first ever Universal Champion, and hopefully the title's not cursed. Just gonna throw that out there. Oh wow, we've got a bit of a mixed crowd right here tonight. This is quite interesting. Randy Orton and Christian, here we go. The two locking up to start things off in this main event here tonight. Wow, the fans are very split between these two, and I really don't blame them. We have two very talented in-ring veterans and future Hall of Famers in their own right. Whether that's a tag team, individually, whatever. Oh, what a huge tackle right there from Orton onto Christian, sending him to the outside of the ring. Referee starts to count. Randy Orton just trying to slow things down, trying to get Christian, you know, a little thrown off his game here, trying to do the most damage that he can outside the ring. Really going after Christian right away, and I really don't blame him. Randy Orton's typically very calculated, but he's not afraid to get ruthless, and we've seen that time and time again. Randy Orton just taking the fight all the way around the ring, but heads back inside the squared circle. And breaks up the 10 count at 7, which restarts it. Oh, but Christian counters. Oh, and a huge counter right there for Captain Charisma. Here we go. Referee's at another 6 count. Randy Orton's just taking his good old time, even though he has no time. Referee's at 8 count. Oh! Well, that was anticlimactic, but Captain Charisma made it back inside the ring. I don't think that's going to be the last time. As you can kind of see on the outside of the ring, Randy Orton is seething. He is seething, people. Randy Orton was seething, and I don't think we're going to hear the last of this. I really don't. But people, we got Captain Charisma, Christian versus the Architect Seth Rollins next week. That is going to be quite the match for the Universal Championship. No countouts this time. So again, thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, apologies for the jump cuts and all that other good stuff because of the technical difficulties. But either way, I think we've got one heck of a week coming up. We've got our semifinals, Fatal 4-Way Elimination match coming up next week, and we will have a brand new Universal Champion crown in the next episode as well. So as per usual, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment, do all the fun stuff here on the channel, and also go follow me down on social media down below along with Twitch. Because you know what, once in a while I like to stream. So there you have it. Either way around, thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate any and all support and the love thus far for Season 2. And let's keep that love going. We are nearing 200 subscribers, which is crazy to me. So, again, thank you all so much for all the love and support, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everyone!